Alright then, just taking a quick look at Verasity on our daily time frame here for another daily update on the channel. As always, before we begin, please do go down below and sign up with BITUNIX. They're giving you a big 30% bonus if you deposit and trade on their platform. Deposit $1,000 and trade to receive a $300 bonus instantly. Absolutely amazing potential deal and a good way to get a free bonus so you can trade these conditions on BITUNIX, so make sure to go and get involved with that down below. As we can see here, Verasity right now in a bit of a weird spot. Obviously, we did have that big liquidation last Friday. It's been a week since then, and since then we've kind of just been, to be honest, consolidating and recovering. You can see we had that huge liquidation cascade to the downside. We did recover on that particular hour pretty nicely, to be honest, and then since then we've kind of been grinding to the downside. But obviously over the past few days, getting a pretty good pickup here, to be honest. People obviously seeing this as a good opportunity to start buying in. I personally think that, considering we're down here below the bear market range low, we came down into this next consolidation and we've come down again for a sweep of liquidity below this area here and had a really good reaction out of this area. Obviously, we're also bouncing out of this previous area of structure as well. You would probably argue that we're probably going to be starting to see some upside. There's more chance of us going up than down for Verasity, especially after all this liquidity here being grabbed. People are going to be getting back into the markets, and obviously as the price continues to head lower, we are getting into more and more interesting territory for people who are just looking to get back in, maybe for a 5 or a 10x. You could easily see that happening, if I'm being completely honest, from the current price here of under a tenth of a cent, even getting back up to 1 cent here. A nice 10x is really only getting back up to that bear market range high. And you can see overall we've got lots of liquidity above at this point. There must be so many people piling into shorts at the minute. You look here, you can see we've got all of these very obvious trendline liquidities. We've got this one. We've got this one from the local area and the bear market trendline liquidity. I think there's going to be so many stop losses above these levels of people thinking that Verasity is going to continue to go lower. And I think we could easily see this reversing back around in a big way pretty soon if we can continue and see a little bit of a bounce for Verasity. Obviously right now though, if you take a look here, we've got this big daily fair value gap here which is holding price down. You can see a pretty nasty reaction out of that. Really probably just going to be consolidating for a while until we see altcoins starting to move. Right now, not much to talk about with Verasity. It's actually doing better than the vast majority of the rest of the market right now. As you can see, correlated with Bitcoin dumping here through this very obvious low resistance to liquidity trend line, which was always going to get ran in my opinion. Very likely that we come back down towards these areas down here at 100k. I've been saying this for a while now. Now that we've come up, swept the high, the all-time high of liquidity, got this really bearish reaction, you'd probably expect this to come down and sweep some of this liquidity down here. We could get down below that 100k area. I think 100k is pretty likely to be hit at this point. We've also got this Fibonacci level here, so this 127 Fibonacci extension, which will be a next support area. And obviously we've got these previous levels here. Very interesting to see what will happen next. Overall, Verasity not highly correlated to Bitcoin right now. I think, to be honest, being this low and this decorrelated because of this, obviously the nature of the smallness of the project and the market cap, I think at this point we're probably more likely to see some upside than downside for Verasity. But we'll have to wait and see what Bitcoin has in store for us over the next few weeks. As always, thanks a lot for watching, guys. Please do like and subscribe, leave a comment down below and let me know your thoughts. Check back every day for daily updates and get some free money in the description below. Cheers.